Breaking truth. Global impact. This is News Pulse. Subscribe now and stay alert. I bet you didn't know just how quickly a crisis in the Middle East could send shockwaves around the world. We have breaking news from the Middle East. Many French ships and thousands of people are stuck because things are getting very tense. 52 French ships are stuck in the Persian Gulf, and 8 more are stuck in the Red Sea. This happened after Iran suddenly blocked the Strait of Hormuz. Iran did this because the US and Israel recently attacked them. These attacks reportedly killed Iran's supreme leader, and Iran promised to get back at them. The blockade has stopped all oil tankers, causing a huge traffic jam at sea with problems for the whole world. French Transport Minister Philippe Tabarot says the government is talking directly to the crews who are stuck. He has told all ships to find a safe place right away. The French Navy is warning that there's a higher risk of missile and drone attacks, and they are telling everyone to be very careful. Closing this important waterway doesn't just threaten peace in the area, but also the world's energy supply. It could lead to a military fight. This problem is changing fast, and countries are responding with diplomacy and military action more and more each hour. In Paris, President Macron has responded with both military power and urgent talks. The Charles de Gaulle aircraft carrier, which runs on nuclear power, is on its way to the area. Rafale fighter jets are already stopping enemy drones from a base in Abu Dhabi. France is also sending advanced air defense systems to Cyprus to make its allies stronger. Macron has criticized the US and Israeli attacks, but he has made it clear that France will protect its citizens and its interests. French diplomats are trying to create a group of countries to make sure ships can move freely. They have officially asked the Netherlands for help and are working with other European countries. Defense ministers from Britain, Germany, Italy, and Poland are planning together to show a united front. France has 2 main plans: stop attacks with military strength and gather allies for a group effort to reopen the shipping lanes. The goal is to stop a bigger war while protecting important trade routes. This problem isn't just about big plans, it's also personal for thousands of people stuck at sea and in ports in the Gulf. Crews on 60 French ships are stuck in dangerous areas, while people on fancy cruises are stuck in Dubai and Doha, unable to go home. French officials are trying to arrange for them to come back, but closed airspace and missile threats make it almost impossible to get them out. An Air France plane trying to evacuate people had to turn back because missile attacks happened close to its path. This made those who are trapped even more worried. Families in France are waiting anxiously for news, as consular services are struggling to help amid the chaos. For many, a dream vacation has turned into a stressful situation, showing how real people are affected by conflicts between countries. France's effort to create a security group is gaining support as its allies get ready. The UK, which was unsure at first, has now sent warships, helicopters, and fighter jets to protect shipping and help keep things stable in the area. Britain is also letting US forces use its bases to attack Iranian missile sites, making the Allied defense stronger. Greece has sent warships and F-16 planes to Cyprus, strengthening defenses and showing support. Important talks between European defense ministers are putting these deployments together into one plan. The message is clear: ships must be allowed to move freely, and the international community is ready to act. The region is now like a complex military chessboard, with every move being watched closely. The blocking of the Strait of Hormuz is shaking the world's economy. 20% of the world's oil goes through this narrow passage. Now it's suddenly cut off, causing oil prices to go way up and threatening to cause inflation all over the world. French shipping companies are warning of huge problems, as ships are forced to go around Africa, adding weeks and costs to deliveries. This crisis affects not just energy, but also global supply chains for everything from electronics to food. Businesses are facing shortages and higher costs, while fragile supply lines are pushed to their breaking point. Financial markets are nervous, fearing that things getting worse could cause a global economic shock. The fate of the 52 French ships is now a symbol of how vulnerable the world is to problems between countries. Stay tuned for updates as this very important crisis continues to unfold. While the world's attention is fixed on the crisis at sea, a very different battle is unfolding on land. In Perpignan, a city in southern France, the far right is testing a new approach to law and order. Mayor Louis Alliot's message is simple: more police, more cameras, more order. His blueprint is clear: boost security, clamp down on crime, and restore a sense of safety for residents. It's a strategy designed to appeal to voters anxious about instability, both at home and abroad. As events in the Strait of Hormuz ripple through the economy and daily life, Aliyat's tough-on-crime agenda is gaining traction, offering one possible answer to a world that feels increasingly unpredictable. In these turbulent times, the policies tested in Perpignan could signal broader shifts in how France, and perhaps Europe, responds to challenges, both local and global.